chanting Abdullah, son of Hussein. This Friday is a Friday of rescue. Islamists joined with independent and tribal movements in demanding constitutional reforms, a crackdown on corruption, and changes to the electoral law.
Our parliament are not represent us. We want a parliament come from the people and represent us.
The Islamic Action Front, the political arm of the Muslim Brotherhood in Jordan, and the largest opposition group in the country are unhappy with the new electoral law. They say they plan to boycott the upcoming parliamentary elections.
Government spokesperson Sami Maitai says that the best place to change the electoral law, if it needs to be changed, is in the parliament.
The electoral law is not a sacred law, he explains. The electoral law is a controversial political law. If the parliament agrees on this law, the elections will be based on it. But it's normal to see it change in the next parliament if the parliament sees that it needs to be changed. But the Islamic Action Front's Deputy Secretary General Nimr Asif says participating in the process has yielded few results.
We've been trying this since '89, and it's not working, and it doesn't work. And that is no way that the parliament can do anything if there is no real will to do reforms.
Pro-regime loyalists who support the pace of the king's reform process postponed a large planned counter-protest amid security concerns. The heavy police presence in downtown Amman kept a watchful eye on the large peaceful protest that was punctuated by lots of singing, speeches, and chanting. Many of the participants, like Zaid Omari, were young, with concerns about their future. All that we think about is graduating and getting a well-paying job without having to experience unemployment or corrupt management. Meanwhile, older protesters like Hatham Yassin worry about what the future holds for their children.
We are Jordanian, and we love this country a lot. But the government have to know, we are a human. We are a human being. We need just only the freedom. I need the freedom for myself, for my child.
One of the 7 demands for reform listed by protesters includes stopping the interference of security services in the political and civil life of Jordanian citizens. Protesters also want constitutional reform, including a prime minister who was elected, not appointed, and an elected Senate. Today we're here for real reforms that represent the nation and the will of the nation, explains Mutaz Mahadin. The beginning of reform starts by giving back authority to the nation. The nation should be the source of all authority. The government maintains it has already made significant changes to the country's constitution and that the reform process is ongoing. In a speech delivered by King Abdullah at the summit of South American and Arab countries, the king stated that Jordan is building the political party system and that a new parliament will be elected by the beginning of next year, with the next government stemming from the emerging parliament. But those words did little to dissuade those who took to the streets on Friday. Reporting from Amman, Jordan, I'm Amy Hybels.